Hi everybody, so today I'm going to be taking you through an intermediate to advanced workout. Now this is going to be a challenging one, so if that sounds like fun to you, let's get started. So we're going to start, just to get the heart rate up, we're going to start with high knees. To make sure you get your knees high enough, put your hands out just above hip height, and make sure your knees are hitting your hands. Remember during all of this to breathe properly, and that's in through the nose, out through the mouth. So, now we're going to butt kicks. So make sure that your heels are hitting your bum. This means that your quadriceps will be stretched and warmed up properly. Right, now we're going to lunges. Just alternating. Don't go too fast, it's only a warm up. And the next one we're going to do is called an inchworm. Knees slightly bent, hands down to the ground, walk out. And then back up, keep your legs fairly straight. Should feel this in your hamstring. Keep going. Then we're going to go on our backs. Knees at 90 degrees, hip 90 degrees. Just going to roll side to side. This should help us stretch our lower back. Right, now we're keeping our legs straight, reach down on our toes, then squat. And holding onto our toes still, straighten our legs, just keep coming up and down slowly. Right, now you're going to stay in that lower squat, one hand down, other arm up to the ceiling, looking up, and then switch. Going to get our arms opened up, so just circles, then forward, then we're going to go open and close our chest, now we're going to go what's called a Spider-Man pose, back leg straight, then you're going to bring your arm through, keep looking up to the ceiling, following your arm round, we're going to switch legs, that back leg should be straight to be harder, off the ground, Okay, then we're going to restart. So, high knees. Heading to butt kicks. Then into lunges. Now we're fairly warm, so we can go a bit faster. Into our inchworm. Onto our backs. Okay, into our straight leg to squat. Okay. And squat warrior poses it's called. So twist, switch, look up to the ceiling. And go into our Spider-Man pose. Spin around. And switch sides. For the final one, we're going to do a bit different. We're going to do a leg kick, so high leg kick. Do 5 on each side. Make sure that leg stays straight. And switch sides. The more flexible, the higher you'll be able to get. Okay, that's the workout, that's the warm-up done. Let's get into the main session. So, you may be wondering how this main session is going to work. We're going to have 2.5 minutes on of work. We're going to go as hard as we can in that 2.5 minutes. Then we're going to have 30 seconds rest and go back into that 2.5 minutes. We're going to do that 4 times have a bit longer rest, and then do some other abdominal work and some other exercises. So let's get into it. It's going to be pretty fast paced, so try and keep up. So our first exercise is squats, basic squats. So 30 seconds, let's go. So this part is pretty easy. We will get harder each round. Again, remember to breathe. In through the nose. In as you go down, out as you go up. Going into lunges now. Now we're going into a burpee. So go plank, down to the ground, jump back in, jump in the air. Jump your feet to the side of your hands to make it slightly easier and more efficient. The next one we're going to do is call it in and out, back into that plank. You're going to jump your knees in, your feet in, jump out. In, out. This is really going to be hard on your abs after a while, and your whole body in general. Now we're going onto our backs for a glute bridge. So, feet together, arms out to the side, push your hips to the sky. Squeeze at the top for a second, come back down. That's our 2.5 minutes, 30 seconds rest. Remember to have a sip of water during your rest. As you do this type of workout more and more often, you'll get better at recovery in that 30 seconds. Deep breath in and out. So we're going back into our squat now. So we're going to start legs together. Let's go. This is going to work more the outside of our legs. Make sure your bum's going back. Stability. Your arms out in front for balance. Right to the side. Whatever feels more comfortable. Right, lunges. This time we're going to jump. Not very high, just jump. After a few, switch legs. And the most of the power is coming through your heel. Remember that. Keep switching. Okay, third exercise, our burpees. Fourth exercise, right in and out. If you want to make it harder, then don't have a rest in the plank. Just go tap and back. Keep going, keep working. If you need a rest within this, take 3 seconds, get back into it. Finally, our glute bridges. We're going to go single leg, so one leg up in the air. Same thing. Hold for a second and switch. If you want to make those harder, you can add weight onto your hip. I've got 30 seconds rest again. Even if I stop, you carry on. I'm going to be telling you something important about the exercise, but just carry on. So going back to our squats this time, power squats, so we're going to leave the ground. So squat down and jump up. Your legs are just going to stay straight in the air. As soon as you go to hit the ground, bend your knees, so we can keep safe. So like a spring. Keep going. Now next one is going to be our lunges, but we're going to switch and jump. So we're going to go this, switch, switch, switch. Again, if you need a rest, take 1, 2, 3, and back into it. Third exercise is going to be our burpees again. Okay, into our in and out. If you want to make this really difficult, go to one leg, but it'll be difficult to go back in, and it'll take some flexibility. Like that, but it's pretty difficult. So, if you're not that level, stick with what you know. And onto our glute bridges. Move your legs closer to your bum. This is going to target your quads as well. And hold for 3 seconds. Really squeeze at the top of that. And rest. You're doing well, guys, keep going. Now the beauty of this is that you're never going to get better than the workout, because you can always go faster and harder. So no matter what level, you'll always be able to improve. This is our final round. Now this one's going to be hard. Our squats, we're going to add a tuck. So squat, jump. So try and keep springing. Remember that swinging action. Keep going. Carry going, but remember, your knees are spring. It's easier if you keep the rhythm by jumping. Push through the pain. Onto our lunges. We're going to go into a one leg jump from our lunge. So this might be difficult for some, depending on balance. Just keep trying. Switch legs. Same. One leg may be harder than the other, depending on your strength. Third exercise again, so burpees. Okay, finally in and out. See how many you can do in a row. Keep pushing. Again, if you need a rest, 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going into our glute bridge. Just finally, single leg close to our bum. Hold, 3. And rest. Gonna rest for about 2 minutes. And then we're gonna go into some ab work. Remember, deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Continue to have your water. Just little sips. Now, these exercises can be changed for anything that you want to try. So even if it's not something that gets your heart rate really high, you can still do it. Later on we're going to do push-ups. Now this is more of a muscular exercise, but you can still do it in this format. And it'll be a great workout either way. So keep going, we've got about a minute more rest. Then we're going to go into ab work. So, we've got about 10 seconds left. Hopefully you're feeling a bit more recovered. Now our first exercise, going to start in 5 seconds. It's called a hollow hold. So, your lower back is on the ground, legs are out straight, your arms are out straight. Now if you begin now, if this is too difficult, bring your knees in and your arms are out in front of you. So the top half of your body should be off of the ground, and so should your bum. You're going to hold that. If you can, extend out. Now for our second exercise, we're going to go into a ski abs. So lie up, in and out, and jump to the side though. The more you can jump in front by your legs, by your hands, the better. This will help your obliques. Our third exercise is similar to the hollow holds, but we're going to rock. So, again, you can hold it there and just rock slightly. always maintaining that tension on your abdominals. Now this is also going to help your core and other parts, but you've got to make sure your lower back is on the ground. Don't come up too high. If that's not doing anything, keep it low. 30 seconds rest now. I'm going to go through those 3 again. Try and hold the hollow hold as long as you can. It will burn after a while. Again, you need a rest, have 3 seconds. Count out loud, 1, 2, 3, and get back into it. So 3, 2, 1. Your lower legs should not be too high because that can be too easy, but they should be about 6 inches off of the ground. By outstretching yourself, you're making it more difficult. So this is something you want to work up to and that you can hold for about 30 seconds is the goal. Gonna go to our ski abs now. If you want to make these more difficult, go onto your forearms like a plank. You won't have to jump as far, but it's much more difficult. So give that a try if you fancy it. But in 3, 2, 1, we're going into our hollow rocks. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And then we're going to rest for 30 seconds again. Then we'll do it one more time. Now often your core and abs is something that a lot of people miss out. Something I know myself, I miss out on a lot. But we're going again into a hollow hold. Again, it's better if you're struggling to go into this position than keep failing in that outstretched position. Because this is still working. Okay, then into our ski abs. One, 2, 3. And rest, 30 seconds. Now we're going into some sit-ups, but they're going to be butterfly. So your feet, soles together, going to go back, touch the floor, touch your toes. This is slightly more difficult because you have further to reach. And with your arms outstretched, it makes it more difficult. Now we're going into our next exercise, which is a Superman. So on your front, arms out straight, and lift arms and legs together in a rep. This is working your core still, but at the back. And your deep back muscles, which are part of your core. Okay, finally leg raises. So land on your back, put your hands under your hips and bum, just lift your legs up. If you want to make it harder, take your hands out and here, makes it slightly harder. If you're not losing, if you need balance, put your arms up to the side and try it. But now we can have 30 seconds rest. So in 5 seconds, we're going to go back to our butterfly setups. Just doing this as our last round. So touch your toes. See how many you can get in 20 seconds now. Into our Superman. Keep your head in between your biceps. So your stomach should be on the floor, but your legs should lift up as well. You should feel this in your lower back. If this is too easy, then hold. And then come down. Hold for a few seconds. Now we're going to go into our third exercise, which is our leg raises. Ten more seconds. Keep your legs together. That's really good for your lower abs. They don't often get worked as much. Now we're going to have a minute rest. And then we've got some more muscular endurance things to look at. So we're nearly there, guys. Keep pushing, you're doing really well. Not much longer now. So I'll just talk you through what we're doing next. And first exercise is going to be push-ups. We're going to do that for 30 seconds, as many as we can. And then we're going to go into a side plank for 30 seconds. So we're going to go in 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These can be any kind of push-ups. Normal is shoulder width apart. Again, to make this harder, keep going, but if you want to make this harder, you can go wider, or you can go closer to a diamond, or if you're really advanced, you may want to do a clap push-up. Now we're going to go into our side plank. So you can either do this in your forearm, arm up in the air. This is going to help your obliques to keep firm, just static. Or if you're more advanced, you can go up on your hand. This depends on your balance. Okay, we're going to have a rest. We're going to do the same thing again, but this time we're going to change our push-ups, so we're going to try and go a bit harder. Let's go. So try and take the advanced one. That'd be clapping. If you can clap behind your back, that's even harder, but this is all dependent on your level. But keep trying. You want to target your triceps more, come a bit closer, and arms go back. But when we do this, we don't want to be worming. So to our side plank now, whichever one you want to do. If you want to make this harder, bring your other leg up. This will work your leg as well, your hip flexor. And rest. Now we're going to do another type of push-up, but not for our chest. This one's going to be for our shoulders. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up like this, push. So you notice when I do that, my head goes into a tripod with my hands pushing up through the shoulders. So my head is in between my hands when I finish at the top of the rep. So keep trying that. So like this, keep your body straight. You'll be surprised at the pressure it puts on your triceps and your biceps. Just keep holding it. And 30 seconds rest. Now when we do these shoulder push-ups again, you want to do them off of something like a sofa or something else, then do that. I'll show you how you do that. So you're going to put your feet up on them, you're going to bring your arms close, and then you're going to push down, push up, and keep doing that through the reps. If that's too difficult, stay with on the ground. Just keep going. Again, you're going to start now. If it's too much, stick with the ground and just have a rest up for 3 seconds if you need it. So keep going. If you're really advanced and it's more difficult, then do it against the wall, a handstand push-up. Now these are very difficult because they take a lot of muscular strength in the shoulders. Go back into that reverse plank. Okay, and rest. Now, that's the main session done. We're going to go into a cool down, which is going to be very light and easy. So let's go into that. So our cool down, I just want you to take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. So we really want to get the oxygen in, carbon dioxide out. So the first stretch we're going to do is for your quadriceps. So you're just going to lift your leg up behind you and find your balance. If you need to, come over to a wall, find your balance, have your arm out to the side if you need to. If not, just by your side. Put it up high behind your back so you can really feel it. And we're going to hold that. Then we're going to switch to the other side. Some people may find it difficult on one leg, but on the other it's fine. That's to do with balance. You might lose your balance like that. Just re-find it. Keep holding that for 8 more seconds. Don't pull it too hard. Keep your knees together when you're doing that. Come out of that. We're going to put our heel in front of us. We're going to reach over, keeping our back straight, and try and touch our toe. Now, you should be quite warm and flexible, especially if you're fairly advanced or intermediate with fitness. You should have fairly good flexibility and range of movement. If you don't, then it's something great to work on, because it really will help you. Now switch to the other leg. If that's too easy, go both legs straight and reach down, and then try and put your palms down. Now that's a great show of flexibility if you can do that. Now we're going to go to a side lunge. So to the side, your foot over here can come up. You should feel it in here, in your adductors and abductors, and in your hip flexor in general. If you can put your foot down on the floor and still stay up, that's a great show of mobility. In the ankle, just going to hold it a few more seconds. Try and balance if you can. If not, just lightly put your hands down. Then we're going to go to the other side. Hold. Should feel good. Stretch. Now stretching is important to get rid of the lactic acid. It'll build up, otherwise you'll feel like you'll get a lot of cramping later. And so it is important. But also to cool down your body in a controlled way, and also to help your muscles to get back to their normal state. So now we're going to go onto the floor with our stomachs. We're going to push up. We're going to look up. And this is we're going to feel it in our back, but also in our abs, our core, to stretch them out. We're going to hold that, go back down, back into it. Okay, and then we're going to keep our hands on the floor and sit back on our heels. Make sure we're sitting back on them, and then we're going to put our head to the ground. You should feel this in your shoulders, in your armpits, and your lower back. Okay, and then come out slowly, stand up slowly. We're just going to get you to reach over one side, stretch your obliques. And that's that for today. So I hope you've got sweaty and feel like you've done a really hard workout. It is very challenging. As I say, you'll never get better than this workout, because you can always go harder and faster. And if you can do this workout without stopping, then you are very fit. But it depends on what type of training you normally do. This is perhaps a good way to test your fitness. After a period of time, come back to it, try it again. But I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, like and subscribe to Ultimate Body Hype, and leave a comment to say what you thought.